Hey guys, Jesse here, and welcome back to my Star Wars Rebels reaction series. Today we are moving on to Season 2, Episode 7. So, last episode we had Hondo and Naka show up, we had Ezra complete his end of the bargain with Vizago, and we had Ezra work through some issues he had with, staying with the Rebellion and the Ghost Crew and continuing his Jedi training. All in all, it was pretty much a one and done kind of episode, so there wasn't really any plot threads that I think are going to continue on into later episodes, but it was a fun episode and I enjoyed it. So with that, let's continue on to Season 2, Episode 7. That's a lot of Star Destroyers.
Attention, Rebel Convoy, this system is under Imperial control. Stand down or be destroyed.
How's Kallus everywhere?
Agent Kallus.
I'll give him this. He's persistent. Phoenix Leader, your pilot's ready?
It's ready. Flying fighters.
I'm getting kind of attached to Kallus as a villain at this point.
This is Transport 1. We're taking heavy fire.
Stay on course, Transport 1.
Concentrate your fire on that transport. That cargo will not get past us.
Not gonna make it. We're not going to make it. Captain Syndulla. Lost the transport. We lost the transport.
Well, this is a dark start.
No, Phoenix Leader. They're cutting us to pieces.
Set heading 267. All ships, jump now.
Yeah. You're not going to be able to fight against like 3 Star Destroyers.
I've been in contact with an engineer who has no love for the Empire and who claims to have built a prototype heavy assault starfighter, a blockade buster.
What's the problem? Let's get it.
Shipmaster Quarry will only discuss his ship in person on the planet Shantabon.
Hera will go.
Kanan, no. I've got to lead the next run on the blockade.
If that fighter gives us a better chance to help Ibar, we have to get it. And no one else is volunteering to go, but I know you will.
I can't believe you volunteered me for this reckless mission. After what happened, the fleet needs me now more than ever.
True, the fleet needs a solution, but one that neither you nor Agent Kallus are able to see.
Oh, we talking in riddles now? Is that it?
Fine. You want me to spell it out for you? We can't beat that blockade. Not without a better ship, with better firepower, and the best pilot at the controls.
We are getting the Hera episode.
I'm in the chair. I'm co-pilot. Kanan, would you tell him I'm co-piloting?
You're co-irritating me, both of you. Now strap in.
Dorks.
That was a ship.
That was your imagination. There, the landing field.
Is that your imagination?
You better hope not. Brace for landing.
The Star Wars animated shows really love a good crash landing.
Look, Dad. You don't smell dead.
Zeb, back the fuck up, buddy!
Perfect place to test them. If it can fly here, it can fly anywhere. And it's also the last place the Empire would look. Let's get out of this wing.
I love the Mon Calamari with a mustache. It's great. It's like he also has kind of like a Louisiana, like, bayou accent.
The fleet really needs this.
The fleet, huh? What makes you think she's yours just for the taking?
Look, if I don't fly your ship, who will?
I've waited a long time for the right pilot. I can wait longer.
Report.
We have cut all remaining rations from the Ibarian people. There are a few holdouts in the mountains who have been in contact with the rebel fleet.
Have no fear, Commander. Their spirit will break soon enough.
What of the rebel fleet?
Oh, they will return. They can't resist helping
people in need, which will be the last mistake they make.
Callus has such a good villain voice. It's like posh but a little raspy.
I was a little girl when the Clone War came to Ryloth. My mother hid us below ground, but I'd peek out when the Republic ships flew over as they fought to liberate my world. I dreamt of nothing more than to be up there with them.
So you left your family to fight.
I left my family so I could fly.
As a combat pilot,
If we want freedom, we must make difficult choices. It's all rooted in something I can't explain. A need to be up there. Because even when there are explosions all around me and things are at their worst, I feel like I'm at my best.
we've wasted enough time. There are beings in need of help, and my ship is in need of a pilot.
I don't know why this, like her speech and like the music's getting to me emotionally.
You're lucky to have her as your pilot.
How many times have you flown it?
Me? Oh, I don't fly. Too dangerous. But theoretically, it should fly.
Theoretically.
Better to be down here, wishing I was up there, than up there, crashing back down here.
If that ship crashes, we'll toss you over the side and see how well you fly.
This crazy ass Mon Calamari.
Let's see what this beast can do. Definitely not a freighter.
No.
That's it.
Oh, I have like that sound design made like the hairs on my neck stand up.
I'm hoping your ship packed more of a punch, Quarry.
Did you pull the big lever on the right?
No.
Try again.
Can a B-Wing do? Okay. Apparently a B-Wing can do that.
Oh, we've got a problem. The energy drain from the multi-cannon firing system killed the hyperdrive.
Basic, please.
Ugh. The weapons work, but we've got no light speed.
Well, that has been a problem.
It's been a problem? You mean you knew about this?
What'd you expect for a prototype? There are all sorts of adjustments that need to be made. For instance, I don't even like this paint job so much.
Come on, face. I want to see if you can fly.
Hang on, Seb. Easy.
Down, boy, down.
During the repairs, I upgraded it because if you don't have a hyperdrive, you can't fly far.
Beautiful, crazy Mon Calamari? That's the answer to our problem.
What's the answer?
Is she gonna attack with the Phantom and not the
Sir,
B-Wing?
enemy command ship.
I'll follow your lead. Hopefully we can break through their line and make a run for the surface.
Whose idea was this again?
Sir, ComScan has identified the Corellian BCX as the supply transport.
Of course. Commander, focus all fire on the Ghost.
He seems like he's really happy to have an excuse to like try to shoot down the Ghost.
Rex, keep those ties off our back. Working on it.
So we have a lot of like A-Wings in this show. Was the Rebellion not using X-Wings at this point?
I'll knock that cruiser out of your way. Turn me loose, Phantom.
Say hello to Callus for me.
Oh, we will. If there's anything left of him. Steady. A little closer.
Fire!
Oh. I thought Callus was about to die a little bit. Callus pissed.
It seems Senator Organa has found a shipport sympathetic to our cause and willing to manufacture more of these B-wings in secret.
Project Santipole will continue, under my supervision, of course.
Indeed, your heroics are unparalleled, Captain Cynthia. That is why I agree with Kanan's recommendation.
Your recommendation? What have you done now?
Just listen to the commander.
You are to be promoted to Phoenix Leader. Our fighter pilots will benefit greatly from your expertise.
Good job, Captain Hera.
So that was season 2, episode 7, Wings of the Master. So that was a Hera-centric episode, which is something I've been wanting for a while. I've been wanting an explanation of, like, why she's so into the rebellion and, like, what her motivations are. I really like the scene when she's talking about the liberation of Ryloth and her being with her mother and then peeking out and seeing the battles. It was just a really sweet moment, and how she always wanted to fly, but she also wanted to help people, so her joining, like, the rebellion and her becoming a rebellion pilot just was, like, the mesh of those two things. And if anyone deserves a promotion, it's Hera. Hera does a lot for both the Ghost Crew and the rebellion, so the fact that she got a promotion and recognized for all she does is nice. So now she is Captain Hera Syndulla. And also we got to see a B-Wing in its creation. I don't know what else I've seen a B-Wing in. I've definitely seen them places in other Star Wars medium. But I don't know if it was before or after when this would have come out. So I'm not sure if the B-Wing was created for this show or if it was around before. It's not my favorite design of a ship in Star Wars. It's a little thin, a little wonky looking. The fact that it can take down a Star Destroyer seems crazy to me, but sci-fi logic, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, when it comes to Star Wars ships, I think my favorite designs are obviously the X-Wing. The X-Wing is a great ship. I don't know, the X-Wing just kind of feels like it's one of the few ships that would actually fly. Yeah, I just really like the design of X-Wings in general. I think they're pretty sleek and they actually look like they could fly. I think it's because they look most like actual planes. But yeah, I've always loved the X-Wing design. I mean, it's the only one I've ever made a model of, so. And then I think also when it comes to ship designs, I think Slave One is also a really good ship design. It makes absolutely no sense why it would work like that. The fact that the cockpit and the rest of the ship are facing two different directions, it's a little weird, but the silhouette of Slave One is just really nice looking, and also maybe it's because the sound design on the torpedoes are really nice. Also the Millennium Falcon, because it's the Millennium Falcon, and that ship has a personality. I think Star Wars actually does a really good job with its ship designs. One, just showing the progression of time through ship designs, going from like Jedi starfighters to A-Wings to X-Wings, like Jedi command ships, and then going on to Star Destroyers later, and you can see the similarities but the changes because it's in a different era. So they all kind of seem to fit, but they're all distinct depending on if it's like prequels versus original trilogy, and how distinct like the Rebellion ships are versus the Empire ships, and you kind of have to do that because if you're having space dogfights, you need to show the distinction between your teams. You know, X-Wings and TIE fighters look completely different, and you can definitely tell them apart. No matter what, they have a completely different silhouette, so. The sound design in this episode was also, like, really good. I noticed it most whenever Hera was actually, like, flying through the planet, and you could just, like, feel the speed based on the sound design. The sound design kind of reminded me a lot of the trench run on the Death Star, just kind of getting that sense of speed just through the sound, and the music choices during, like, Hera's speech. I don't know, the music kind of reminded me of, like, Leia's theme. It was a much, like, softer sound, and it was just a really nice kind of moment. I can't believe, though, of all the Rebels and out of all the Imperials, the Ghost Crew and Callus keep meeting. Callus is just always there. Like, I understand when he shows up when they're on Lothal, because he is based in and around Lothal, but like they're on a random planet and he's just there with the blockade. For a second I actually thought Callus was gonna die because And it's because the direction of the scene makes it think that they're aiming for that Star Destroyer. Is it weird to say that I'm kind of glad he's still alive? I'm kind of attached to him as a villain at this point. He's not like other villains where you want them dead. Because I think it's because I don't think he poses a serious threat to the Ghost Crew. And he's never done anything where I'm like, I want him to pay for it. So I just find him very entertaining as a villain. He is that kind of smug and slightly posh kind of villain. And the voice actor's great at him. It just sometimes feels like he's basking in his evilness and, that kind of sly smirking. Like, whenever he's talking to, I can't remember her name, but the Imperial woman that they ended up blowing up in the beginning of the season, and when they were sending her off to Tarkin, and he's very much like, enjoy your trip, and he's just basking in it. I'm kind of emotionally attached to his mutton chops at this point. I would miss the mutton chops. No, but he has been the most consistent villain so far, and I would want him to stay around a little longer at the very least until a more permanent villain could show up and take his place, I guess. But yeah, I'll say it. I'm glad Callus survived this episode. So yeah, that was my reaction to this episode of Star Wars Rebels. If you like this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out this channel and keeps me motivated to keep making more of these. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time. Bye.